baby. Flow Pro Solutions, baby. Good morning, guys. Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. It's going to be a glorious weekend. We're going to shape up to about 45, 50 degrees for the next 2 days. And I've got some nice projects booked for both days. We got some big houses to wash, some small houses to wash, and a couple of roof cleanings. And last night I came home from my day and my Flow Pro Solution remote was on the doorstep. So I'm hooking that up today and we're going to be using it. I'm going to show you guys what that's about here in just a second. I got my new attire on today, and one of the guys pointed out to me on a video earlier that you know, this blue is on the right side, so that flag is hung correctly. But thank you for bringing it to my attention. All right, so here's my Flow Pro Solutions DN10 ball valve actuator. So this thing right here is going to turn the DN10 valve, and on my bypass is going to turn rinse to mix. Okay, so this right here in the body of this is a DN10 valve, and it's got this beautiful CNC machined body around it. You can see that's a DN10 valve. Okay, and apparently that's the only part that's supposed to go bad on this thing. This device comes with a 1-year warranty, so I'm pretty happy about that. But this is going to go in line on my bypass, my downstream injector bypass, and replace the DN10 that's already on there. Comes with 2 remotes. We're going to be testing those out. Power line, Flow Pro box with all of the electronics inside. Very nice. Judd West at Flow Pro Solutions is the creator of this thing, and it's wonderful. Love it so far. We'll be hooking it up and putting it to use today. So I'm excited. It should go very easy. All the cabling here is very direct, nice heavy duty cabling, plenty of it. On and off switch on the box with LED lights to tell you what's going on. Okay, should be pretty plug and play. Very nice connections. Again, all I got to do is swap in the DN10. All right, and that one, that Flow Pro actuator is going to replace this. So I've got this quick release in here right now. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to replace that brass fitting right there with a stainless fitting. So I have stainless on both sides of the new actuator, and we're gonna get it plumbed in here. It's gonna sit right there. I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna put that box. I think I'm just gonna wedge it in here for now and temporarily set it in there and run it for the day. A couple of you guys asked about my vise. This is an old school, 30 plus years old. I bought this in my 20s when I used to do bicycle mechanic work. Was mounted to my bench forever. I gave it a fresh black Krylon spray paint job this year. It's lagged into these beams right here with self-tapping aluminum screws. That thing is rugged as hell, and I suggest you get one on the truck if you don't have one, because you're not breaking fittings free without one. All right, so that fit right in there beautifully. It was a little bit higher. I had this sitting flat, so I had to shim my block up a little bit. I just put a couple nuts in there for now through the screws and just shim that up. And then this bottom of the CNC thing fits perfectly flat right on my shelf. So this thing is really on there very well. Very happy with that. And I got it all quick released in with stainless fittings in case I need to change anything on the fly. And now we're gonna get it wired up and see how it works. All right, now I got the box set in there. Everything I'm doing today is temporary. We still have an electric reel that's going right here, and I'm gonna figure out where exactly I wanna mount this box, but we're gonna set it up to work and be functional for today so we can do some testing. On and off switch on the top. Okay, nicely plugged in there to the actuator, which is right there. And then we're plumbed in here to the battery. Again, another nice coaxial connection. I'm gonna turn it on and see what it does. Okay, we're all set up, ready to give it a test. That's how it's gonna run for today. I'll be able to see those blinking lights. You got your remote control here. One button says rinse, one button says mix. You got on and off switch, got it turned on. It is currently in mix. That's why the lights are not flashing. Push the button for rinse. Hear it beep. Buttons are flashing. Lights are flashing. You can hear the actuator turning. Now that D antenna is all the way open and is in rinse mode. Then when you're all done with that and you want to go back to mix for soap, hear a beep so you get some feedback. And now it's closing that DN10, which puts me into bypass up through the hoop, and then I'll be squirting soap. So we're gonna let it warm up here just for a few more minutes. We're only at about 32 degrees this morning. We're gonna get some water hooked up in just a minute and give it one more test. But here we go, back to rinse. Lights are on, ball valve is turning. And now I'm in rinse mode. All right, one more thing. You know, I keep meeting these really cool people on YouTube, two of which I want to give shout outs to. And if you guys aren't following them, I'm going to put their links down in the description on this video. And you might want to check these guys out. They're both very cool. One is Herb Michelli from All Pro Services down in Louisiana. He makes some nice downstreaming remotes, and he puts together some really good content explaining how he's doing things. And he's a really good down-to-earth guy. If you're not following Herb, I suggest you check him out. Also, Mike Carmody, another very cool guy, doing all sorts of good stuff on YouTube, good content, reviewing things, real down to earth, and I think you guys will enjoy watching his channel too. So please give these guys, both of these guys, a check, and like and subscribe to their channels and help get them over 1,000 each. I'd really appreciate it. All right, it's a beautiful day. I got a beautiful house out in Brooklyn to watch today. Little farm. These people have horses, goats, cows, everything. I got Patrick in the truck giving us a wave. Ruby's on the rig. I got 200 feet of hose pulled across the back, all the way across the house. And I'm starting on that end over there. And then I'm gonna end in the front right here and wrap everything up. We got the Flow Pro set up. The remote is working on the truck. It's set up over there like I showed you guys. I'm gonna hit the remote one time, just show you that it's working, okay? I don't know if you can see the flashing lights in the video, right about there, but that tells me that I'm on rinse. We're gonna start with mix. Hit the button again, gives me an audible on the remote, and it's switching over to mix. So I'm going over here to get it going. All right, I'm back here soaping the second side. This place is very dirty in the back, especially up in there. I got my shorty shooter hitting that. The other night I ordered a Davis shooter tip along with one of Kyle's new CNC machined J-rod holders. So we're gonna have a nice setup from Kyle pretty soon. Okay, I'm soaping this whole end and the back side and the other side on the end over there. Then we're gonna hit the remote and get to rinsing. We got horses here. We got some goats over there, some ducks. We got cows in the back. Beautiful day. I'm out here on the third side. This is the dirty side. I'm gonna get this whole end soaped. I'm gonna do the front side of the garage, and I'm gonna come back and rinse. Truck's right there. Already switched over to soap. Here we go. Love with the dirty garage door too. The black mold. You can see how quickly the mix reacts on there. It's a huge difference for the client. They love it. Look at that garage door now, baby. Gleaming. Blinding. We got Patrick on hose duty. We're all done. It is noontime, 12:05. We started here at 10:30, so not bad, hour and a half. And we're going to do a roof wash, and we're going to try to also upsell a house wash here momentarily. Here it comes. There you go. Okay, Patrick and I are all set up on this extended one-level ranch. Again, out in farm country. It drops away in the back there, and there's a little tiny bump out L. I'm doing the roof on this entire building, and then we just also upsold washing the house. So nice little project for us. Truck's over there. I got the 12-volt pulled and ready to go. Proportioner is still not plumbed. Get that done hopefully in the next week or so. So batch mixing today. 30 gallons of roof wash made right there. I'm running about 5% here today. I got a good 30-40 ounces of roof snot in there. We're gonna see how that works. And we're jumping right up on the roof here momentarily. All right, I'm shooting my new Gilmore today. Made a new one, banjo fitting to attach to my hose. Here we go. Roof snot's nice stuff. We're nice and easy today. Yeah, I'm wearing my respirator, see? This mix is working great. I like applying with the Gilmore when I can, because you can put down a real light mist when it's not heavy. You can come back in here and spray. And you can needle it where you need to. Saves you switching our J-rods constantly. All right, so I ran out of mix, about 2/3 through, got all that done. Only have this section left and a little piece on the back roof right there to finish up. So I'm over here transferring straight shock out of my 60. I'm gonna make another full 30 ounce or 30 gallon batch. I got another roof wash again tomorrow, so I'll use what I need here and I'll have to worry about it. The extra will get used again tomorrow. All right, we're all done the roof wash. I'm pulled all the way out back on the house right now. Getting her soaped up. I'm gonna soap up the whole back. Come back to this edge. Hit my rinse button through the building. And this house wash should go real quick and easy for me. And then we got one more to do today after this. Okay, I'm all the way behind the house. That beep indicates that it came on. Still got the soaper tip on. Let's see how long it takes to get fresh water. There we go. A lot less time it would take me to walk to the truck. Without a doubt. Patrick and I are done. Job number 2, we got a $50 tip. So we're going to have some lunch and then we got one more job to do. Catch you in a few. Ruby, there you go, good girl. Good girl. And I'm over here with one of my best friends, Paul. We've known each other since like 9 years old. And we're gonna wash Paul's house today. And here we go. All right, so this house is real dirty on the dark side over here. Paul says it's been quite a few years since he's had it washed. So, you know, we're gonna soap the dark side, let it dwell. We're gonna come back and it's gonna be all gone. All right, we're back on the dark side where we started. I soaped and rinsed the front now. And it's been dwelling probably 10 minutes or so, 15 maybe. Haven't even rinsed over there. And it worked like magic. 2 coats. What do you think that is, Paul? 25 feet to about right there? And that's where the M5 opened up. Rinsing, no problem. We got the Surface Max working pretty well. It's at 2200 PSI. We just did a quick little pre-treat here. Just gonna get it done. We don't do a lot of concrete. A couple walkways here and there. We got Paul doing a little work. Surface clean is working perfectly for him. Clean up that walk real quick. Have a good time doing it. That good dog. What a good dog. Oh, Ruby's a good girl. Sitting in the sunshine, huh, sweetheart? Yeah, it's a good puppy right there. It's a good puppy. All right, Paul's house came out fabulous. We're done for the day. We're back tomorrow. We got a couple of house washes and a roof wash and a pretty big day. So we're calling it done and going to get something to eat. Get all the SH soap overspray off my truck. Using up the water in my buffer tank. So we look sharp tomorrow.